Yo, what's good, everybody? This is your girl Alicia coming to you as promised to do this little Q&A that I told you guys that I would do. And I finally got me a new phone. Thank you, Jesus. For those that have been following me for a while, y'all know that my previous phone was very disrespectful and downright problematic. So won't be having those problems anymore. So I won't be having any issues doing my videos like I say I'm going to do them. Now, this video right here, everyone know I'm used to doing reviews on Star. But I want to change my page up a little bit, so I'm going to be doing different types of videos. So this video is a Q&A. So all of these questions that I'm going to be addressing, statements or comments, come from you guys, come from statements that I don't see on my live, come from things that people have personally messaged me, DM me. So if I did not get to your question, your statement, or your comment, don't fret, don't worry about it. I'm going to do a few of these videos. So within me doing these videos, I know that at least one day I'm going to come around to answer your particular question. So I did just 10 random questions, statements, comments, and so I'm going to answer those today. So if this is your first time coming to my page, welcome. Thank you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you view my previous videos if you are a Star fan. Even if you're not a Star fan, check out my videos because you just might become one. All right, so you're going to see me looking down. Basically, I wrote these things down so I can answer them properly. And y'all know how I do. I'm going to just get right into it. Question number 1. I came across your page about a week ago and got addicted after watching the first video. I like how you make your viewers feel special. You even tell people you love them. Do you think it's important for all YouTubers to do that? I don't think it's important for all YouTubers to do that if it does not fit with the overall content of their page or their personality. So for me, I love everybody. I honestly love everybody. I don't like everybody. Let me make that clear. It's a few people I don't like, but I genuinely do love everybody. When it comes to people who view my page on YouTube, I always want to let people know how appreciative and grateful I am. Because let's just say, for instance, I do a live, and my live may be for an hour. I can have 45 consistent people who are on there with me the whole hour. So for me, that's big. I do not take it lightly. I do not take it lightly. The people that have subscribed to my page, I do not take it lightly. For those that have a genuine desire to listen to my perspective, that means a lot to me. So I always want to let people know that it's a humbling experience for me. So I think people who, yeah, my page banging, my page do this, I mean, but without your people watching, your page ain't nothing. And I'm very, much aware of that. So I always want to show, big ups. I always want to show support, and I always want to show my gratitude. So for me, it is important. Second question: do you like the song Live It Up from the TV show Star? Now I do. Because when I first heard the song, I didn't like it. And I'm like, nah, man, it's very rare that I do not like a song that come from the TV show Star. So the more I listened to the song, the more that it grew on me. And honestly, I bang that song every day. Like, that's like my little, theme song right now. So now I love it. It's just a banging song. I love it. All right. All right. Question number 3. Let's see which one I'm gonna go with. What what kind of men do you like? Employed ones. Employed ones, those that bring home a check. Um yeah, I mean, I'm serious. However, the qualities that I love in a man are, number 1, honesty, and number 2, someone that's ambitious. That's sexy as hell to me. When you meet someone who they have a desire, they have a passion for achieving their goals, achieving their dreams. If you are a man who's not doing a damn thing, I'm not the woman for you, because I'm very much so a go-getter, and I would like someone to match the type of enthusiasm that I have when it comes to, achieving their personal dreams, achieving their personal, aspirations. So those are kind of men that I like. I'm not, I don't care about, light skin, dark skin. I never dated no white dude. I kissed one before, but I just love a strong, secure, ambitious, honest man. Okay. Question number 4: am I married? No. I'm not married, simply because the right person hasn't asked yet. I have been proposed to twice, and of course, obviously, I have turned down both proposals. Let me say this to anyone who is engaged, who's thinking about getting engaged: please understand that what's happening in your relationship now is a preview of what's going to happen in your marriage. Never get married believing that I do is going to change the nature of that man or that woman. It's not going to happen. If that person is not willing to put in the work to make some self adjustments, they're not going to do it for you. And I don't even want someone to change for me. I want someone to change for themselves. So if you think about marriage, look at what you're dealing with now, boo, because that's what you're going to deal with when you get married, okay? Question number 5. I heard I heard you say that you're a singer. Do you plan on doing anything in the music industry? Actually, yes. Next year I'm going to be coming out with a 3-track EP. I'm only doing this to promote and display my songwriting abilities. Not, I do not want to be a singer. None of that stuff like that. I'm only doing it because I actually want to write for different artists. So what I plan to do, make a little EP, put that out. I have a couple demos. So ultimately my goal is to be a songwriter for some of our biggest, artists. You turn on the radio and then you'll hear my song bumping out your speakers. So that's ultimately what I would like to do when it comes to the music aspect, or maybe write scores for movies and little commercials and things of that nature. The next question. You seem like a really sweet person, but will beat someone's ass too. Is that true? Hey, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Yeah, heck yeah. Yes, I'm a genuinely nice person, genuinely sweet person. However, I'm not a pushover. I believe you guys can see that from my videos. I'm not a pushover. I speak my mind with respect, with some tact. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to overbear someone with my personality, because I do have a strong personality and I do speak my mind. I have no problem doing that. But I will get with someone if need be. It's not my first option, not my first choice, but I will beat that ass if I have to. I'm just being honest, okay? Next question. Let's see. This one was really good. If you could change one character flaw about Alex, Star, and Simone on the TV show Star, what would it be? I thought it was a really, really great question. I think this was the first time anyone's ever asked me that. For Alex, I would change her desire for wanting to run away, because she always runs away from challenging and difficult situations. And so I would really want her to understand the value in growing through what you go through, because a lot of times we don't mature, and a lot of times we don't gain certain aspects of life or certain knowledge and wisdom, because we always quit. We always give up right before we about to cross the finish line. And that's what happens to Alex. So I think she definitely is a true representation of what people do, but that's not something I would want to see that end. For Star, now this is going to be interesting. Even though Star comes off very bold, she comes off very in your face, I believe it's a cover up for her not having the confidence that she really needs. I think that it's like it's a defense mechanism, like to back you off me, to get you off me, because I really don't feel secure within myself. So to way to overshadow that is to act like I got it together, act like I'm the baddest, act like I'm this, when I really don't think deep down inside she really feels that way about herself. With Simone, I had to really think about this one, because I think the writers uses her innocent nature to get the audience to overlook and omit the shady that she does. So that's something I would want to see change with her. Like Simone right now, for those of us that watch Star, basically she, have these feelings for another woman, and she's married. And and she has actually acted on those feelings in forms of kisses. So, but people don't really say anything, because it's like that innocent nature causes people to overlook what she's doing. So I would want to change that. I would definitely want to change that. Next question. Do I have any kids? I do not. Excuse me, I do not have any kids. I have a godson who's about to be 12 next month, and he is my heart. When I tell you, in my mind, he's mine. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, he's mine, and I love him so much. And time go by so fast, so I can't even imagine for parents who have birth kids. Time goes by like this, and I'm like, oh my God! It was just the other day. He was a baby, like he couldn't even talk, and now me and him having full blown conversations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a trip. in actuality, I want to adopt. I don't even know if I want to have kids, as far as like birthing my own children. So the man that I married, that's definitely a conversation I have with men. I do want to adopt, simply because there's so many kids in the system who are in need of genuine love, of real love. And I used to roommate with the social worker a few years ago, and just to hear the stories, it's like, man, it's so many kids who are, they're not wanted by their parents, and they abuse them sexually, physically, emotionally. And it's like, I want to be that person to just welcome them in and show them how a parent is supposed to love their child. So that's something that I really genuinely want to do. Maybe in about 2 years, or so, but that's the route I really believe I'm going to take. Next question. Let's see, did I answer all the questions? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. That went by quick. I wasn't expecting to go for it to go by that quick, but I also didn't want to make the video um too long, because I'm about to do another video as soon as I end this one. And if you are a true Nalix fan, if you are a true believer of true love, of genuine love, of authentic love, make sure you watch the next video that I drop. And what I did was I saved all the questions that I have yet to answer when it comes to Alex and Noah. So I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully this answered some of the questions that you guys may have for me. Oh, I did miss out a question. Okay. This question is, I follow you on Instagram, and I saw that you posted that your script was complete. What is your script about? Well, I am writing a short film. What started off as a short film, I'm actually going to expand it into a 6-part series. Each episode is going to be 30 minutes. So right now, the first part of the script is done. So what I'm going to do, I have some meetings with some investors, and we're going to start doing the auditions, getting people set in place, and then we're going to start shooting preferably February, March time. And so it's going to be a series on YouTube, on my channel. So just follow me, just follow me on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube, so you can actually see the journey of me actually producing and directing my first feature mini series. Basically, that's what it is. So I do appreciate people for, excuse me, for following me, for the support, for the encouragement, for your prayers, for your positive vibes. Like, I really appreciate the interaction that I have with people. I don't think people really realize how much it means to me, but it really does. So I thank you guys. And once that is put out there, like, I want to have a private screening, and hopefully I can allow my fans or my supporters, those that support me, you guys will be the first people that actually have an opportunity to watch it, so I can get feedback before I fully release it on YouTube. So just check out my pages for more information on that. I appreciate y'all for giving me your time, and I'll holler at y'all later. One.